short old lady sea swimming hat.
The first problem we need to overcome changing the rudder is actually the buoyancy in the new rudder, because the rudder blade itself really wants to float, and so it's quite difficult to sink it down into the right orientation to get the stock through the hull. So what you can see us doing here is taking all the anchor chain out of the bow, and we've put it into that yellow container, and then we're going to hang the yellow container off the back of the boat from the boom, and then the idea is that the weight of that chain pulls the bottom of the rudder blade vertically down, and enables me to put it in. So here you're watching me take the old rudder out. Most of this can be done from on the boat, and actually if I have to change a rudder at sea, it will be a lot easier to take the older rudder out, because there won't be so much buoyancy, assuming the rudder will be broken. So here we're sort of having to smack it a bit to get it out, but I think with the broken rudder it should come quite a lot easier. And then the chain there is going off the back of the boat for a second time. Reason for that is we didn't use enough chain the first time, didn't have enough weight pulling the rudder down. So you can see it just flopping off the back of the boat, and there's the old rudder coming out. So the chain dragged the old rudder stock down through the hole, and then you can see how buoyant it is. I released it in the water, and there's the old rudder coming out. Pop it up onto the side, give it a little clean. Now I'm ready to put the new one back in again. So I'm just prepping up the ropes there. The one I'm tying is the rope that will be attached to the bottom of the rudder.
So old rudder's out. Now we're just prepping up the new one to put it in. So line number 1 onto here goes onto the top of the stock, and this is the one that's going to pull the stock back up through here. And we're just being super careful at the moment so we don't damage it.
So you can see we made a special sort of garter to fit the rudder, and the rudder's going to be stored in a padded bag with that garter on it already, so I'm ready to go if I need to change them. So here we are dropping the new rudder into the water. You can see how the chain is just pulling it vertically down there, and then the red rope is going through the hull, so through the top bearing, through the bottom bearing, and that's what I'll pull the stock back into the boat with. So now I'm just pulling the stock into the boat, and once the stock's located with the red rope, then I can ease the green rope off, which is the one that's pulling the rudder down.
So then you probably need to ease your green a bit once
just sort of balance the two to allow the natural buoyancy in the rudder to push it back up through the hole.
She's coming up.
And there we go, final little bit.